Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my collaboration video with Brittany Higgins, and this is the look that I came up with. We both kind of challenged ourselves. We were like, well, we'll pick red shades and that's what we'll run with and kind of do our own creativity spin on it and see what we can do. So I did this cute little look with a silver heart, some black and red shadows, and I think it turned out really cute. I'm so excited to see what she comes up with. Her creativity is just astounding. She is constantly posting looks and I'm like, ooh, I want to recreate that. She is so inspiring and I'm excited to do a collaboration with her. I'll make sure I link her video in the description box below so that you guys can check out her channel and see what she came up with her red shadows. Yeah, so I'm super excited to show you guys how I got this look. Let me go ahead and get started. Hey guys! Today we're going to do a super fun Valentine's Day look. I'm going to go ahead and start this off with the fact that I'm having a day. I have spent probably 30 minutes trying to get my brows right. You know, it's just one of those days where your makeup doesn't do what you want it to do. It's just not cooperating. So let's cross our fingers. I'm really excited to do the look. I've been wanting to do it for a few weeks now and I can't wait to do it. I just hope that it goes well. So this is my inspiration picture. The camera doesn't want to pick up the coloring very well, but it is basically just a heart with glitter in the middle, red on the outside, and I think it is so adorable. I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I already have my face on. I've been using a new concealer. I've been trying out some products for you guys that I got from Ulta, and I'm going to do a review on them soon. I don't know how I'm feeling about this concealer. It's like one day I love it, and the next day I hate it and I just want to use anything but this concealer. So I guess I'm going to come to a conclusion on whether or not I like it. But as of right now, today is one of those days where I'm just like, oh, I hate this. So we may jump across a few palettes. Today we may just stick to the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. This is just my go-to for any pink or red look. I have some Juvia's shadows I might play with, but I'm not sure yet. I might just stick to this palette. So our first step is going to be to draw out the heart on our lid. I'm going to use this white eyeliner pencil. It is from e.l.f. I just sharpened it to a pretty precise point, and I'm going to use that to map out where I want the heart to be on my lid. So you just really need like a rough draft of a heart on your lid. Of course, mine does not look very good, but that's okay because we're going to shadow around it and give it more dimension with eyeshadow. So once you have that on your lid, you're ready to go in with your first transition shade. I am only doing this on one eye. I'm going to do a cut crease on the other side. So I will be mainly using pencil brushes for this look. I'm going to use that Morphe brush set that I've been using the last couple of videos, and they don't have any numbers. But basically I'm just using this type of a pencil brush, a little bit more of a fluffier type of pencil brush to go in with the first shade, so that we make sure we get that blown out, and then we'll go in with smaller ones for the other shades, so that they're not as blown out and they're more dimensional. So dipping into the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette, we're going to first go in with this shade right here. It is called In My Feels. No. Dance Party. It is just a bright pink color, and we're going to take that on that pencil brush. So we don't want to put too much of this pigment on our brush because it is such a pigmented shade. We do want to work little by little and only add a little bit at a time. And we're basically just going to go around the outsides of that heart, buffing that shade in the shape of the heart. I'm actually going to take my Luxie 205 and blend around the very outside edge of that to make sure I have a good transition and it's smooth out there. And it is totally okay if this doesn't look like a heart at first. We will go back in with concealer and carve around to make sure that it actually takes the shape just a little more once we get all of our shades added on. But it will help if you bring your pigment like on your inner corner and outer corner up higher than you do in the center. It'll kind of take that shape on its own, and you won't have to carve as much away at the end when you start using your concealer. So for our second shade, we are ironically going to go in with this shade right here. It is called Next. It's just a gorgeous deep red shade, and I am actually going to use that same pencil brush that I laid down the pink with. Same concept. You really want to put the majority of your pigment toward the inside and then blend outward. These shadows do have a good bit of fallout. I should have done my makeup after, my face makeup after I did this look, but hindsight's 20/20, right? Oh well. If I drop this brush one more time, I'm going to scream! I keep dropping this brush. It's been like 15 times now I've dropped this brush in the floor. Why? For our third shade, we're going to go in with this shade in the very bottom of the palette. It is called Crazy. It's just a nice deep red shade. And we're going to use that on that same pencil brush. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to use this brush right here. It's kind of a flat shader brush to apply that third shade with. And now that I'm down into this third shade, I'm really starting to focus on the shape of the heart to make sure that I'm not blending it completely out. Because for this shade, I will be using a pencil brush to blend it out because I don't want to blow it out quite as much as the Luxie 205 would. So I'm just going to go in with the pencil brush and lightly feather the edges of this. Okay, that's looking pretty well how I want it to. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my black shade and really carve out that heart shape. To do so, I'm going to use this itty bitty little brush right here. It's just a, I'm not sure what I would call this. It's just the itty bitty little brush. I'm using the black shade in the bottom of the Jaclyn Hill palette, Temptress. I'm having such a hard time because I have this mirror. Like, it's my go-to mirror. You know, you have that mirror. It's like on a silver stand and it leans back and forward. I can't find it. I don't know what has happened to my favorite mirror, but I'm having such a hard time because I'm blind. I can't see anything without my contacts. And like, I have them in, but I can't, I don't know, I can't seem to get close enough to the mirror without my tall mirror. I'm having to like lay my face down on my vanity. Okay, so off camera I went ahead and did my other eye, as you can see, and I did fill in the heart with some white liner just to make that pop a little more before we throw the glitter on top of it. I just went in with this NYX white liquid liner and made that pop a little more, and I put a little peak on the bottom of my eye. At first I thought I wanted to go back and carve around the outside shadowing, but I kind of like it the way that it is, so I'm not gonna mess with it. I like it really blown out the way that it is with the white heart on the lid. So I'm just going to move on to my lid shade. For the lid shade, I'm going to dip into this beautiful little baby right here. I have a tutorial coming up using this palette soon. I can't wait to show you guys. I'm so excited for all the colors that are in this. It is stunning. But I'm just going to dip into this shade right here in the corner. It is called Panoramic Shot. It's a beautiful silver shade. And I'm going to take that on this flat brush here. I don't know what you call this. It doesn't have a number, but that's what I'm going to use to lay down that glitter. I actually decided that I need a smaller brush to go in with that glitter shade, so I'm using a Luxie 215. I am loading a good bit of that pigment up on my brush, and I'm going to knock off as much as I can of the pigment so that I make sure I don't get any fallout. I'm just going to pack it. And I'll also apply that to my lower lash line as well, where I have that white. Then I'm also going to take that onto the other side and do my halo portion of this eye with that shade. And I'm also applying that to the blank spot I left on my lower lash line. Okay, now off camera I'm going to go ahead and throw on some lashes and I'll be right back to finish up. Lashes are on! I'm actually really liking how this look is coming out. I wasn't sure if I would. Cute! Cute. Okay, we just need to do lipstick and blush and we will be ready to go. I don't know what color I want to put on my lips. For blush, I'm going to use this one. It is Becca and it is Flower Child, I believe. Yeah, it's a pink color. It came in the split pan with Jaclyn Hill. This is one of my favorite blushes ever. For highlight, I'm just going to use the Champagne Pop that's in the little palette with this. And I'm applying that with an M501. Since the eyes are so bold, I am going to go in with a nude lipstick. You could totally do a pink lipstick with this and it would look awesome. But I'm going to go in with Naked by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Then after I put that on, I am going to go over it with this lip liner here. This is NYX in the shade Nude Beige. And I am just going to place some gloss in the center of my lips. I'm going to use the Over the Top lip gloss from the Desi and Katie collaboration with Dose of Colors. Okay, that is the finished look. I actually really like these shades together. It's very different from the inspiration picture, but I kind of just ran with some more black than the inspiration picture did, and I really like it. It's a little more deep and dark. I really like that silver shade. That really pops on top of that white liner. I hope that you guys enjoyed this look. It was definitely out of my comfort zone. I'm not usually one to put brights and darks together or do shapes on my makeup, but it was really fun, and I feel like I learned a lot. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and definitely tag me if you recreate, or tag me in any looks that you think I should do going forward. I lose my inspiration sometimes, and looking through pictures and being tagged and stuff really helps me to pull that creativity back out and create new content for you guys. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought of the video. I hope that you have a great day or night, whatever it may be, and I'll see you next week. I'm using the black shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette shade.